Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Kyle. I make reactions to movies and TV shows. Alright. What can 12 Monkeys do to me tonight? I mean, this show, guys, it's every episode I leave it thinking, what the fudge did I just watch? Last time we left off, Cole and Cassie were pointing guns at each other. Jennifer was moments away from releasing the actual strain. And, I mean, Cassie's been in the future for 8 months, and she kind of came, I don't know what to make of her anymore. I mean, we don't know what she went through in 8 months, but before the time jump, when we saw her, she was going through some stuff. She was becoming like, grrr. Let's see where all this turns out. As always, if you like, leave a comment, and the full version is in the description. Let's get to some time travel. Boom, boom.
Plague is coming. They're using Leland's daughter.
Jennifer!
Move out of the way.
That was a lot of exposition. God, what is this gonna be?
Where are you right now? Somewhere you don't belong? Wondering, who have I become? Living a life you never thought you'd have to.
I think this is the first time that she's monologued.
No matter how hard you fought, you'd adapt. Transform.
So is she gonna be the new Cole, going back and forth between the future and the past?
You have to accept, not every caterpillar becomes a butterfly.
'Cause Cole can't travel anymore. Complete role reversal, I like it. Yeah, you're lucky she didn't kill you. And last time she saw you, she was gonna kill you.
He's with me.
With you.
He helped me find Jennifer.
He is them. The first reported cases of the plague happened here in New York. The rest of the virus is still on her plane, and we will destroy all of it after she's dead.
Jennifer, I know you don't want to do this. Jennifer, I need you to trust me. A little bit. Just a little. Please.
You know, I think this show actually has, like, the balls to release the virus, and...
When this is done, we're not letting her go.
Destroy the virus, we won't have to worry about that.
There will always be more. Let him live. Create an enemy.
Deacon.
Messengers, Aaron warned us about them.
They took over the facility and forced Jones to send them back into the past.
So you've been living in the future this whole time.
It was August 2nd, 2044 when I left. Why were you with him?
He saved my life.
The monkeys want him dead.
I don't think they used him. I think he had a change of heart, but I think he knew well what they were doing. Most dangerous boxes in the whole world.
Let's get it out.
If it works, it'll erase my son. I can't stop you. I'm not gonna help you either.
Bleach. Gasoline. Ooh, jet fuel? Yeah, that'll do it.
I need to see this. The murder of 7 billion innocent people ends right now.
If this is jet fuel, shouldn't you, like, back up? Like, this is... Oh, what's gonna happen to the time travelers?
Times, they are changing.
They're changing to what? Her serum makes time move around them, right? So does she have it? And is Cole still impervious to this? This is cool. So what new fucking world are we going into now? Because I mean, we're only a season and 2 episodes in. They're not gonna save the world just yet.
Time changed, I felt it.
I have one of Jones's injections. It'll tether you back to 2044. We can figure this out there. You're letting your emotions get in the way. You know what needs to be done.
Well, she has gone full-on soldier.
What are you doing?
Taking him back with her.
They're gonna kill him there!
Not before he tells us everything.
Mr. Ramsey?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. We destroyed the virus,
Well, clearly not.
but nothing happened. You changed history. You're stuck. Nobody wants you anymore. It's just not the way you think.
How would you know?
You need to find a way home, Otterize. The number home is 607.
Jones.
We still remember the old one.
It's the injections that we've taken. Time shifted around us and altered our reality. Plague now started in 2018, not in 2016. With more time and more lives saved, the potential for change is exponential. For them, nothing changed. This is their reality, not ours. And presumably Mr. Cole, but we'll know once we retrieve him.
Cole has abandoned the mission. Ramsey. Now Jennifer.
Are you sure?
We should move on without him. So we stopped the virus.
When the messengers used our machine to go back in time, that somehow they ensured the eventual release of the plague.
Jonesy and Cass, they got a real nasty beef with you. They keep going on and on about messengers this, 12 monkeys that. They think you know something.
You tell Jones. I don't know anything about the messengers.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I was hoping that you would say that because...
Get off the road, find a phone, get a message to 2044.
You know that's not how call forwarding works, right?
Ramsey had a tracker in him. What about you? You have one?
607. The Emerson Hotel.
Jennifer!
Yes. This is good. You've been here before.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
Do me a favor. Stop talking.
Is this like the hotel from the movie?
You have.
Then I need a room.
Oh, crap. It's been too long since I saw the movie. Is this from the movie?
Low ID rate is 300. I need a name.
Morris.
Mr. Morris. Checkout time is by 10 a.m.
So if you break it, you have to buy it. That's basically what he's saying.
Oh, no, good, not prime. No, he needs a prime number. Something like 607. Okay, no, but maybe we'll speak to the manager because we need a prime number.
210 is fine.
Elevator's over there.
What room did you give them?
210. Come on.
No, this isn't right.
Jones, it's James.
James Cole? I thought we agreed that you were not to contact me again in this time.
There's so much.
Things are changing.
Stop it.
You have a purpose, Jennifer.
Oh, is she off her medication?
Send Rayleigh with another injection.
Our agreement was made to protect the integrity of our timeline. I cannot know these things.
To the Emerson Hotel. Remember to come back and get me.
Very well, you told me. Well, then that's either because I'm unable to bring you back or I'm choosing not to. I have 27 years to decide.
You have no purpose.
You have nothing.
Not anymore.
Stop the voices.
Why didn't you let her kill me? If I can't have one, neither can you.
No, I'm sure of it. It looks just like him.
I'm so glad that we have this time, right? And you would call me thief and tyrant and...
Tell her.
Help me understand.
My son. I didn't want to erase this world with him in it.
Father of year.
Wilmot Road.
Oh, did he look him up?
I was parked out front back in 2013. So I was beating her up. Two little boys run out, and the oldest was crying. And he kept on crying. Took his daddy away.
Is this wise, Ramsey?
Theodore, I came to see you. I wanted to see how you became what you are. He would have killed your mom right there if the cops hadn't come.
Did he call the cops?
For calling them.
Oh.
You cry. Sad little boy. You know what, Teddy? All the talking got me a little thirsty.
Move!
Deacon, stop! Stop!
Oh, he was trying to get him to kill him. Interesting.
You need to calm down. Hey, shh. Calm.
He saw.
He is just trying to get under your skin.
Well, it worked. We're gonna have to kill him.
No.
My timeline changed into this one.
The virus occurred earlier.
I saw Saul.
I will need your help, all of you, to fully understand this timeline.
Why is Saul here? He's got to be important. Him. Yeah, him. From Battlestar Galactica. He's not a
Is there
random
anything you wish to
actor.
discuss, Dr. Eklund?
You really don't remember me.
Husband.
I apologize, Dr. Eklund, but you
Boyfriend.
were not part of my original reality.
Well, that's gonna make it awkward tonight. When you come to bed.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh. I don't know anymore. That's the problem.
You know, you guys all told me, because I knew Jennifer's actress from Schitt's Creek as Stevie, and everyone in the comments for the first episode told me that I was just going to be blown away with her acting, and honest to God, I really am. I mean, Jennifer has such a way of making you feel sorry for her, and yet also you want to see what she's going to do next. Like, she's such a loose button. She's so chaotic, and I love it. But at the same point, I genuinely just feel sorry for the girl, because it seems like her mind is unraveling, which is not an experience that I think anyone would want to actually experience. But at the same point, it's just like, at points, she seems to like it. She seems to enjoy the own chaos that her mind produces. I like that she introduces a random variable into the equation. In a lot of TV shows, characters can become predictable, and Jennifer's character is definitely one that you can't really predict what she's going to do next, because she doesn't necessarily follow like a logical pattern of thinking. You never know what's going on inside her head. And I think the writers have explored that random variability very well. But at the same point, they've also explored the other characters very well. Cole has completely changed from the first time that we met him. Ramsey has completely changed. Cassie, I mean, if Ramsey and Cole have completely changed, Cassie isn't even Cassie anymore at this point. So I don't know what... Deacon isn't the same anymore. Even Dr. Jones is kind of starting to soften a little bit. So I do really love how this show plays around with character development on the whole, just as much as it plays around with story development. I am concerned about Cassie, not in the sense that I think she's going to die, because the show has made it pretty clear that although the future can be changed, it is quite difficult to change. Even large changes seem to result in a similar set of circumstances in the future, which is a kind of cool way to think about it. Like, what if time travel is possible and you can change the past, but changing the past doesn't necessarily change the future? Or the future really tries to stay along some kind of predetermined sort of points, whatever, who cares. But Cassie, we know that she has to go to 2017 to tell Cole to do all his stuff in the past. At least I presume. I don't know if the time change that we saw was kind of a rewriting of everything we knew. No, because never mind. Yeah. Oh, that time jump completely changed everything, because Cassie died in 2017. Cole was there and she died. But now she makes it to at least 2018. So yeah, enough changed that Cassie's future is no longer predetermined. That settles that, doesn't it?
Purpose.
You have a purpose, Jenna.
You took it from.
Who told you killing was your purpose?
That they're special.
You're special.
I say you have a purpose. Killing part is sad, is gross, but after, no more voices, no more variables.
Stop the voices.
Oh, that's not what Olivia said.
Oh, her name is Olivia, not Marion. Okay.
That's the woman behind the 12 monkeys.
She said I was primary. You are primary. The things I see. I am time.
Can she see the changes?
I see everything. Being single's not the end of the world. You two together is, though. You just have to close your eyes and let the world die.
You can be me.
Mr. Cole? Sir?
Who is this guy?
My apologies, Mr. Cole, but we have you in the wrong room. Cleared the whole thing up.
607?
607.
What mysteries don't we know yet?
This particular suite was purchased in perpetuity
When?
in 1944 by Mr. James Cole.
Oh! 1944. Oh my god, is he involved in World War II?
Was he your grandfather, sir? Because you look just like him. Well, I'll leave you to it, Mr. Cole.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean with the writers of this show. They set these things up, planning them out, and now they're going to unfold it throughout the entire season. We're only on episode 2, and they've already written episode God knows what.
How did you know? Is it always numbers?
No.
Hey! Sit down. Sit down, it's okay.
That's not fatal. She went horizontal.
Everything's changing. Green to red. It's all in my head. Pieces, pictures, places. You. Why do I always have to do bad things to get your attention? I have nothing left.
Then build something new.
Of course you do. Whatever the hell the 12 monkeys told you, you're not supposed to kill billions. I don't know what your purpose is, but there is something that you have to do. Go and find your purpose.
I think she's going to be really important. Not sure how yet, but I sense importance.
You here to shoot me again?
No.
I helped them find the virus. That was it.
What about your son, Ramsey?
That's a button you don't want to press.
2044 made you that hard, Cass?
Jesus Christ. I thought she might actually just shoot him right then and there. Girl has really committed.
What?
The messengers.
I don't know anything.
Where did they go?
She's not really gonna kill a kid. Ooh, are these the daughters? Jennifer's daughters?
You call yourselves the daughters. Mr. Cole is no longer part of the mission.
We will not leave here until James Cole is returned. You have until dawn.
Why do the daughters care about the fate of James Cole?
Our fates are intertwined, here and in the past. Many cycles ago, James Cole made a choice, an act of mercy.
I love Jennifer. I love her. I love them all! I don't love Deacon. He can die. But everyone else I'm good with.
What changed your mind?
I really hope that's not the end of Jennifer, though. Like, that wasn't the end of her story, right? We're gonna get more of her?
Welcome back, Mr. Cole.
It's like old times.
Well, they're both in jail.
She wouldn't do that.
You don't know her anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's changed now.
When this mission began, you and I were both at a crossroads.
You knew I'd get stuck in 2015. So much for trust.
Stopping Jennifer Goines and destroying the virus changed history. We hurt them, Mr. Cole.
Maybe. What is that?
Music, James? It's a broadcast. Shortwave.
Oh.
From somewhere out there. And some of the quarantine zones didn't fall as quickly as before. So there were more survivors. But you know what that is. It's hope, Mr. Cole. We don't know where they went. Or when. Not even a year.
We made mistakes. All of us.
Yeah. I think Ramsey's mistakes amount to war crimes, but...
To know. Are you still with me?
I'm still with you.
1944. That's where I think the messengers went.
But why such a specific... I mean, come on, 1944. That's like the end of World War II. I mean, come on. I don't know where him and Cassie go from here. I mean, he's probably 100% ready to forgive her, but she's the mission.
So much is different.
I noticed everybody's real cozy with Deacon now.
We have a mission to finish. The only way that's happening is if you're willing to do what needs to be done.
Within reason, though. Someone's got to temper one of you.
What I am is because of me. Nobody else.
So, I killed more people, nothing changed. And then I saved someone. That is what changed things. It's the only thing that's ever made any difference.
This is true.
I'm ready when you are.
Alright, that was my reaction to 12 Monkeys Season 2, Episode 2. Brilliant as always. I really like, I said it in the middle, but I'll say it again just in case you skipped over that. I really like how they're starting to focus not just on story development, but also on character development. The characters are changing. They're morphing into different people, and it's being story driven, which I also really like. So often in TV shows, characters will change along the way, and yeah, the story gives some cockamamie reason for why the characters changed. But this is actually like every step of the way seems planned, and these characters are changing for specific reasons. And I think that really, like I said, it all has to do with the amazing writing in this show. I have no doubt that the writers of Season 2 already had episode, I don't know how long Season 2 is, I'm guessing it's 13 or 12 episodes long. They already had episode 13 kind of mapped out as they were writing this, because I don't think that night, maybe I'm wrong, maybe the next episode will be 1944, but something tells me that that's going to be future, like down the road stuff. And in order for them to include that in episode 2, they would have already had to have some idea of where the story needs to go for episode 3 or 4 or 5, etc., etc. So, like I said in Season 1, the writers are clearly very cognizant of the fact that they're playing with time, and that allows them to change events in the past episodes that will reflect in future episodes, even though we're kind of still living in the past. It's very interesting watching the show. It is kind of like time travel watching the show, because you can feel that the events of the past are influencing the future episodes very strategically. I love it. And I think that is reflected in the character development. Or maybe we will see them get together at some point, but I don't see them as endgame. It's not something that I'm hoping for. I'm not against it, but it's not something that I'm hoping for either. So I'm ambivalent to that, but I'm still interested. I want them to be friends. I want them to be on the same side. I definitely think that Cole has kind of been tested now at this point, and I don't see him doing anything drastic. What would be really interesting is if Cassie does something drastic that kind of pushes her more towards the bad side. Because I didn't see that coming with Ramsey, but Cassie definitely has some extreme personality traits. You know, she doesn't really kind of hover there in the center. She's living at the extreme polar ends. Jennifer, I really hope that we don't just write Jennifer out of the show. I know her future self could make an appearance, but don't really know what's going to happen with her past self, especially since now, I mean, it was kind of a goodbye. They did kind of frame it as a I'll see you later type of thing. So hoping that Jennifer is still a part of the show. Ramsey, I don't know what's going to happen with him. I think something has to present itself as a catalyst, like some kind of need. There has to be a situation where Ramsey is absolutely needed, because otherwise Jones is not going to let him out of that cell. And I wouldn't blame her, because like I said, Cole let Jennifer live because he thought that he could stop her from releasing the virus. Ramsey, on the other hand, he knew what he was doing. You know, he knew that he was perpetuating the release of the virus and the murder of 7 billion people. So he's a bit more dangerous, and I think that there is a huge level of trust that was completely shattered. If I were Jones, I'd be very cautious about letting him out of that cage. I'd be very cautious about even keeping him alive. If you kill 7 billion people and then you say, oops, never mind, I don't think you get to say, oops, never mind on something like that. Ramsey's character and the actor that plays him is incredibly charismatic, so I don't want bad things to happen to him. I really like him, but I understand, like, logically that Ramsey is probably, you know, not great. This effing show, I love it. I cannot wait to see where season 2 is about to take us, because I can feel them unrolling things. As always, if you like, go ahead and give a like, leave a comment down below, and the full version is in the description. But otherwise, I will see you next time.